I got you, homie. I got you. I'm not gonna let you die.
Ah, there's death knights everywhere.
I don't know who this guy is. A warlock, maybe? Leave no clothy behind.
Oh, I hope you're ready.
I am. I was actually born ready. What is it this time? Is it Cataclysm?
Cataclysm.
Oh, some mother cock. Fuck.
I was actually in my head like, okay, which dungeons are it? And I forgot a few that are actually in the lineup. It's not too bad.
Oh, I just remember that. What is that dumb one? Is this the one with the train?
No, that is Renor, so...
Oh, good. We can continue then. I hate that one. The one with the gunner and stuff, and you get blown off. It's ugh.
But they did hotfix end time, so that's a little bit of a bummer.
Oh, you don't... It's not a double boy anymore?
Not anymore.
Oh. Lizard.
Yeah, it was always nice to get that one and be like, yes!
I wonder why it was even like that in the first place. Like...
I don't know, but it was good. What a group makeup!
Oh, another arcane mage! Let's look at him. Let's look at him. Ooh, he's level 55. Ooh, can't judge him too harshly. He doesn't have his double orb. So we're not going to be competing for MDI spots in this time walking here, bud. Because if we were, not looking good.
Oh, someone pulled two guys back here that are fighting each other.
Get him, get him. Or not. Tank's like, yeah, they'll get over here eventually.
Oh, I thought it was that thing we've been seeing a lot lately of, I'll hit it a couple times, and then I'm going to go off and do my thing, and you guys can fight it if you want. Like that. Like, how many of those mobs are you going to take?
Several.
You know I'm not a huge fan of monk tanks.
Hey now, come on now. You gotta play nice. Monks are people
I'm
too.
in the group. I've seen very few good ones.
I have seen some great monk tanks. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some, well, ow. Probably not so good of mages in this group, but monk tanks, yeah.
But instead of rate my fit, it can be rate that mage.
Yeah. Well, see, he's 55, so I'm not rating this mage at all. Plus, he's not the same item level. But, like, if he was 58, I think, or 56, he'd have double orb. And that is, oh, such a game changer. Like, not double orb, but you proc your orb barrage. Such a game changer. 4 set is also massive. Like, you see these guys up here? You see them? Do you see them? It just topped out at 18k on these things. It's ridiculous.
Well, while you were doing that, I decided to get stunned.
Stunner! Oh.
What have you been working on lately, Mage?
Blowing cooldowns for no reason. That was always... Oh, we're gonna pretend that's not a thing. Like this guy here.
Yeah, those guys
Like-
don't exist.
Like, I can see he's... What am I working on? I am working on a bunch of nothing, really. Last season, I was like, ooh, let's get our, you know, our IO up and stuff like that. Again, buddy, look. See? You see what's happening? Yeah.
Everyone else decided we're fighting these mobs. The tank, he just wanted to go.
And he's like, bye. But no, not really working on anything. This season's been kind of like blah with mythics, but I am doing. I've got Supernova kind of baked into my talent tree because I was looking over War Within stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm totally going Supernova. So I'm getting more accustomed to it, so it's like baked in my brain.
I guess it's going to be something that I haven't really looked at any of the stuff yet. I kind of like to wait. I don't know why.
I get it. I kind of want to do some training dummy stuff, but make it like spoiler free because I don't want to go do all the quests and stuff like that. I just want to use the talents. That's all I want. It's like a little mini game. Just give me the talent training dummy mini game of War Within, and that's all I need. I don't need beta. I just need that.
Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I don't mind seeing zones. I don't necessarily want to see, like, questy stuff because, you know me, I'm an altaholic, so I'm going to do it, like, times 500.
Wait, you have alts?
But, I just don't really care to look at the talents yet because I feel like, something will change.
Yeah, I think for the most part, usually not a lot will change. It's mostly like, oh, this needs a 1% to 80% difference or whatever, depending on how unbalanced it starts. I don't know. That's really it. Just talent stuff. Mess around with talents and trying to save up to about 60k gold. That way I've got all the monies when I enter the new expansion.
Yeah. So is that like your, I guess, end of expansion wrap up?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really have a wrap up. I have this is what I have. Let's look at the bank and then immediately close the bank. And then 2 days later come back to the bank and say, we really got to do something with this. And then just vendor a bunch of crap and auction out some stuff and just do my normal end of expansion closing procedures. What about you? What are you preparing for?
I have been alting it up like crazy, but I also want to, for the first time ever before an expansion, try to clean up my quest log. I hate getting into that like new expansion, and I'm like, oh gosh, what quests am I going to delete to make room?
Oh, someone let me die. It was probably because I accidentally pulled some stuff and then maybe a little bit more after that.
You got hit with that Cataclysm thing. Yeah, see, that eruption?
Oh, well, I was trying to kill the dude that is now beating your face in. Could I release? Is this going to take forever? I'm going to release. I'm coming back. Don't die on me.
So what I was saying is instead of deleting quests, I'd like to just complete them before the expansion gets here.
Yeah, or before you can't do them anymore. You know, if they're like, nope, that's not a quest anymore.
Yeah. Well, and I also like to get as many of this expansion's like achievements as I can before it's like, ugh, do I want to go back and do that?
Yeah.
So I think I've got all but like the researchers one from Zeralik Caverns. I still got to do a bunch of those, but for the most part, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Just got to clear up that quest log more. And it's not like Dragon Isle quests either. It's like old quests that have just been lingering in my log.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get them all done in time.
I guess it just depends on which character I focus on. My heart is always with the priest, though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll start with a mage.
Yeah? Any particular race?
Nope. Nah, undead. I'm gonna start on Mage and then work my way through 'em.
I would like to see them maybe with the chapters, and I'm sure this is a crazy thing to say. But you know how some things you can be like, skip it because I've done it. I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah, I want to see if I can kill this egg. I think I can. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to. Ah, can't kill it. It doesn't go below 1. Dang it. Sorry guys, I was experimenting.
And I don't even really know if you know what I mean with the skip thing, because I don't think you really quest on all.
No, I don't really quest. But are you talking about, like, if you've done a chunk of the campaign, you could be like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think that I would like that for alts, just because that's the part that I get stuck on, because I have one of everything plus some. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it all on everybody. But then you get to that point where it's like, oh, I've done this 10 times already.
Yeah.
I just want to skip it.
Yeah, that
And
would be nice.
they do have that with some things, like the tiers. I don't remember if you did that one or not, but that, like, tier guy up in tier hold.
Oh, yeah, I've done some of his stuff.
Well, on all your alts, you can choose to say in each step of it, skip it, I've done it. And I like that you can do that. Like, you can skip parts of it or all of it.
I'm seeing how bad I can cheat the system by focusing on this guy. Because I think I can kill these ads pretty quick. Oh, he's deflecting stuff now. Wow.
Yeah, I don't hate this one.
No, this one's not bad.
Now, the Blackrock one can be annoying if people don't know how to do the fights, because you do still have to do the mechanic.
Yeah. Well, I don't think me attacking this guy did much of anything. Ah, what the hey. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, was he talking to you?
Wait, someone was talking to me?
He said, dude, get the ads, boss is immune. Was that to you?
Yeah, probably. They're like,
That's great.
I'm on some list somewhere of, like, world's dumbest mage, just because, like, sitting here, I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I did this. And they're like, what an idiot.
When you say that, it makes me think of all those times when we could have been in a raid or a dungeon, you and or Buds would say, I wonder if I can fall off of this. And you would just do it. You would just see if you can fall off the edge and die.
Well, more of a correction on that. It was more of hey, Buds, I wonder if you can fall off that. And he's like, oh, nope, you can't. And I'm like, alright, stand aside, moron. I can get us over this ledge. It was funny.
He is not afraid to try things.
And then, like, when we both couldn't kill ourselves, we just kind of throw our arms up in the air, like, well, guess we can't fall off this ledge. I feel like I'm at a rap concert.
And why is that?
There's drakes everywhere.
Good one.
You don't have to lie, it wasn't that good. But I've been thinking about it for the better part of the day, so I was like, oh, I've got to use that somewhere in my life.
That was an honest chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you fly into 10 banners, you can get 690 gold.
Oh, you really? Oh, these are all gold ones today, I think, yeah. Or...
I've noticed the last few times, the first half of the week has, like, all the gold ones, and then the second half, I don't even bother.
Oh yeah, you want one of 1 million resources that you have?
Only one?
Yeah. It might as well be one. I'm not going to use like 50,000 something resources. I'll probably get 50,000 copper later. You know, on the different expansion.
Or those are the resources that just sit and you never use again.
Right. Oh, I think I see you. You could have been doing this for me. Imagine
Probably
how...
inadvertently was.
Yeah, imagine how fun that would be for you. Oh, that's a little bit flatter rock than I thought it'd be. Yeah. My dad would have me search for flat rocks. Like they were... It wasn't like a scavenger hunt, like, oh, find me a flat rock. It was more of a... an emergency type situation almost. Like it was a fire extinguisher. Like, hey, go get me a flat rock. And me, being a kid, was like, oh, damn, Dad needs a flat rock. And I'm like scouring the driveway and in the gravel and stuff. I'm like, well, that one's not flat enough. I know he'll want a real flat one. And then I'd find one. It looked like a perfectly, almost like an ancient arrowhead. And I'd bring it back, and God knows what he did with these things. But only, I don't know, in my 20s or so, I realized I was getting flat rocks because I was being annoying. So, for the better part of 10 years, I had to have collected thousands of flat rocks. I mean, thousands of them. And this guy was probably snickering to himself every time I brought him one. So that's a pro tip for all you parents out there. If you want to give your child this weird anxiety about flat rocks, you could use that one if you'd like.
Nice.
Yeah. It's weird, these things that you realize only later in life. That you're like, wait a minute. My goldfish didn't go on vacation. He didn't even have a suitcase. Those kind of things.
I like this one too.
Yeah, this one's fun. I like this one. Oh shit, did we kill him? I think we might have accidentally killed him. We'll go investigate.
I don't think you can.
Oh, I don't know. I hit him pretty damn hard. Either he's dead or real mad.
I think he's always cranky anyway.
Let's
Milton?
see.
Or Millhouse.
Yeah, Millhouse. I got you, homie. I got you. I'm not gonna let you die.
Ah, there's Death Knights everywhere.
I don't know who this guy is. A warlock, maybe? Leave no clothy behind.
Well, the tank doesn't care because he's way
Yeah,
up there.
he's bye-bye, huh? Calm your rage, buddy. Calm your rage. Ah, this reminds me. I want to
Oh,
watch
wait.
Dune. Oh,
They're
wait.
both tanks.
Wait, what?
They're both blood.
What? Wait. Blood Death Knight. Blood Death Knight. Wow. And I'm still getting aggro. Jesus, guys. You need to up your guys' game. I normally wouldn't say that, but we literally have 2 tanks here. One of you guys can pull them.
That is kind of funny.
You want me to swap to heals real quick? We'll make this more
Yeah, if
interesting.
we had 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 1 DPS,
No.
like a mini raid with no DPS. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. The guy could have queued his tank and came in as DPS. I've seen a lot of that lately, too, with healers.
Yeah.
Especially when it's time walking.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to make it faster, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man!
Yeah, I had that in the raid last week, the awakened version of Amir Dracel, where one guy came in, he queued his heals, but he was DPSing, and yeah, we wiped for sure. We needed those heals.
Oh man, that's a bum move, I think. Like if you say you're gonna heal, go heal. You know.
Well, that's like that mythic we did, where we went in. Remember, I was on my priest, so all I do is heal on my priest. I do not shadow, and somehow it was a holy priest and a holy pally.
No, yeah, yeah. That was something. One of those oops moments. It's where you get to work, you clock in, you do like 15 minutes of whatever your job is, then you're like, oh crap, my pants are on backwards. I don't know how often that happens to you, but I mean, it's frequent for me.
It's not very frequent for me. I don't know if that throws your whole day off.
I don't know. Oops, that was my bad. That was bad etiquette. I was just like, he's rearing to go, and that was my bad. I better tell him.
Oh, it's a warlock with green fire.
Ooh, fancy pants.
I do like that they added that in, like another little element.
Yeah. Now, if they could get the shifting power to be different colors, now we're talking.
Yeah, they should do more stuff like that. Add a little something to people's classes.
You know.
By doing a quest chain.
Yeah, make it kind of unique, you know.
Because not everybody might like the green fire.
Right.
Or they simply don't know how to get it.
Right, yeah. Like, I wouldn't know how to get it. I know it's obtainable, but I don't know how to do it.
I don't know where the quest chain drops from, the book. I bought mine off the auction house.
Oh my, you didn't really get it. You're a poser!
I still did the quest.
I got you, Warlock buddy. I may not got a firm grasp on my rotation at this point, but I definitely got your back, buddy.
Heyo, everyone lived.
Congratulations. Where am I gonna unleash this? Right here. Bye.
Hey there, big guy, watch out.
He's getting friendly. This is my favorite spot of the whole dungeon.
And the reason being?
There's just massive amounts of things to smash. It's like Scarlet Monastery. They're everywhere. Oh, well, I was going to give you a Frost Nova to save you from those big meanies, but my brain decided apparently that wasn't going to happen.
I was able to fade. All good.
Burden is now yours to bear.
Yeah, these are pretty fun. I like these.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's time walking that I'm just like, ugh, not this one.
I wish they'd have Legion time walking, like, but not the ones they're not like a Shara and the regular lineup. I would like some of the other ones they don't include. Like, what's that one in Nazjatar? Or is there one in Nazjatar?
Nazjatar is not Legion.
Oh, well, what's Nazjatar?
That's BFA.
Really? God, I need a flowchart on my desk somewhere. I really do. Just with like all the dungeons from all the expansions. Because my brain just can't put them together properly. And what's funny is I wasn't even talking about Nazjatar. Like, in my brain, I'm thinking of Bashir. Like, that's how convoluted it is up here.
Oh, they have Throne of Tides in Timewalking. I did it earlier on an alt.
Oh. For this time around?
Yeah, I was in it earlier today on my Mage.
I love Throne of Tides. This season is Brackenhide all the way. I recently did a video on one where it was showing like what a spec's good for. You know, what is it good for? Like AoE or single target and stuff like that. And if you think about Brackenhide, the first boss is those 3 guys, right? So that's AoE. The second boss is the wolf chick with the wolf ads, right? So that's an AoE fight, a little lighter AoE fight, but it's still an AoE fight. Then the third guy is the tree guy that eats people and spits on people to produce what? Ads. Got it. And then on the last lady, it's just her totem is the ad, so it's a little more single target on there, but it is heavy AoE, and the mobs there. I have a real mage boner for Brackenhide, because the mobs there, a bunch of non-elites mixed in with some stationary, easy to interrupt, easy to maneuver around guys. Oh, chef's kiss. Love Brackenhide. Do you have a favorite this season?
I don't necessarily know that I have a favorite, but I don't have one that I dread doing. And usually there's always 1 or 2 where I'm like, oh, let's just get this one out of the way.
Yeah, I think the Dawn of the Infinite stuff, the Rise, I think that run mechanic, that run mechanic. And it made me feel really good, actually, because everyone hates that run mechanic. I haven't met anyone that was like, you know, I was a pro gauntlet runner back in the day, and I love this kind of stuff. No, thank you. No one says that. But yeah, they need to definitely get rid of that.
I loved it when I was good at it. You know, those occasional runs where you were like, haha, I made it in my first try.
Well, it did make me feel good, though. Whenever I saw, like, the best guilds in the world get hit by that, I was like, because right when that part came up on the MDI, I was like, oh, let's just see how these pros do it. You know, like, what's their big secret? And there isn't one. They're dodging stuff just like we are. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'm not that big of an idiot.
Oh, you mean to tell me they're normal people, too?
Yeah, they're just like normal people.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I actually haven't been in there this season yet. We did run an awful lot of it last season.
Yeah, we got to do that, the hard mode on there still.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you talk to the guy and say, put me on hard mode, and then you do it that way.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for our Larry Chudman to be available.
That would be nice.
I hear that's one of his fetishes.
Oh.
I love that video.
It was fun to make,
a
too.
solid video plug for you.
Yeah. Well, that one was really fun to make because it allowed me to go just crazy satire, you know, just craziness. Because I'm not, you know, I don't go walking around Walmart like that, you know.
Oh, nice. End time.
Yeah. Memories. Remember when Pluto was a planet? They took that away from us. And now, end time doesn't give 2 time walking ticks. It's these damn millennials. Thanks, Obama. Taking away my end time credits. Oh, we're already doing things.
I know, we zone in and I'm like, whoa, the tank's halfway over there. He is raring to go.
Yeah, he's pumped.
Well, this Death Knight chose not to be a dual tank.
We'll see how this goes. It's been a while.
Things up being a DPS.
It's been a while since I've ran with 1 tank groups. Oh, nope, sank right back into it. It actually feels really normal having only 1 tank. Oh, expert tank move. Have the boss run through the lava. He could just keep kiting him around and just kill himself.
If only.
What do you got against Bane? Wow. I'd
This
like
is
to...
the echo of him.
No, I'd like to apologize to all our Torin viewers out there. She didn't mean it.
Hey, who doesn't like a good steak?
Oh! Oh, God, that was good.
I'll get you, buddy. I won't let you burn to death. Oh, but the tank back there, he better hurry up.
Yeah. This should be an effect that fire mages have. Where you're all fiery. You know, not just in combustion. It's like, I don't know, like those little things you're talking about to make the classes cool, like how we have illusion, like right now I can look like the tank if I didn't take it off my bar. They should make fire mages have like the ability to put that on of like, I'm just on fire. I'm fireman right now. How awesome would that be? Because fire graphically looks amazing already.
Now, you've heard me say plenty. I think they should do something like that for Frost, but I like Frost, and you're all arcane-y. So imagine if you could be arcane-y like fire is fire.
Yes, that would be awesome.
No pun intended, but it would be fire.
Okay, you're pushing it now.
I'm just trying to keep up with all the cool kids out there.
Oh.
And now I just lost cool points.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't pass cool points out. Not anymore.
But speaking of your videos, and this has been on my mind, and by the way, that's not my light one. I don't do that. But the last time running that we did, or sorry, time walking, not to be confused with Panda Remix, I've just having all those stories about people that we've gamed with, and there are so many. Just those few that we mentioned in the last one are just things that were on my mind at that time. And there have been tons. And then afterwards I'm like, I didn't say anything about pigs. And I don't know why it sticks out in my mind so much about like meeting and running with him the first time. I don't know if you remember the story or if it's just me because I was a little more involved with it. But it's crazy to me, those memories that you hold on to for, geez, I can't even think of the amount of years on that. We met him back in Kara days.
Yeah.
And here we are, however many expansions later, and I still remember that like it was just last week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
And just to reiterate it, just because... Wait, where's the boss? Are we missing stones?
No, we're
I'm
good.
over here chatting you up and not paying attention, as usual.
So go ahead.
But pugging a group, because this is for anybody listening, this is way back before there was an LFG little eyeball system. You had to actually be in a guild and build a group within your guild. And we were one of, I think, the first guilds that said, you know what, we need people, we're going to pug it. And we also had a sister guild that we ran with, but they were main PvPers.
Yeah.
I know you remember that.
Yes, Scorn.
But we were running and trying to build up a second group to have 2 groups going, as all guilds were back then. But I pugged War Pigs, and we ran Kara with him as his rogue, because I've always healed. It's what I do. And like our next week, we were pugging again, but I think we needed a healer. This guy's gonna die if he stays out of range. And he whispered me this like long conversation of like, oh yeah, I ran with you a week ago, I know you, I want to join your guild. Really not trying to let him die. And I had no idea who he was, because he was on a different character when he ran with us the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm over here telling people, he's nuts, I don't know who this guy is. I'm not inviting him to our guild.
Yeah.
What is he, stalking me? At the time, we were dealing with some crazy people, too.
Hey, nice guild you got there.
But, obviously, we chatted it out, found out that he ran with his rogue and not his healer, and he joined us and became part of our family.
Yeah.
And he still plays. He's having fun on Classic right now.
Yeah, it is crazy how you remember things, I guess. The odd things that you remember, because they're so, I don't know, at the time not very meaningful, but afterwards form this meaning. If that made any sense.
Well, and to remember something so silly as like the first time we interacted.
Yeah,
you know, and not some like epic boss fight or anything like that. It's that, just like with our good streamer friend and guildie, Chicken Michanga, who we know is gay. He, I also got him pugging back in Wrath.
Yeah.
And he's been with us ever since.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's those funny things that just like stick out in my mind, and it's always those meetups. I have so many things that stick out in my mind with Buds though, because he, I think, does all the silly stuff.
Oh, yes, he does. And it's funny because you were mentioning us pugging Serpent Shrine caverns, and just to clarify, it wasn't like it was taboo or anything. It was just like frowned upon. It was like, why are you pugging people? Your guild should be strong enough. There was all this like guild pride kind of crap, and we got flack for it. It's like, you don't pug that. You know, you and your guild do that. You don't just go and pug it, right? I'm like, well, that's what we're doing. and we got some great people from there. And part of Serpent Shrine is, at the time, there was a nature and a frost set of armor that could be crafted for the exclusive reason of tanking this boss. The first boss, I believe, in Serpent Shrine. And our blacksmith was the Buds. And based on his name, he's not into flowers. He's not into having buddies. He's into relaxation and cookies and Chinese wontons. So, that kind of Buds. And when we gave him all the mats and all this expensive material, he crafted the same thing twice. And that was kind of a heartbreaker for us, because we needed it for the guild so they could tank the boss in Serpent Shrine. But we eventually made another one. But at the moment, like now, if you make 2 of one item, you're like, whatever. But it was an adventure to get these mats. It was an adventure to have it crafted, to know a crafter that could do it, and then for our master blacksmith to put it all together, and for him to drop the ball like that wasn't even frustrating. It was so incredibly hilarious.
But it was such a nice, like, even though it took quite a bit to gather all those mats, because it was expensive, hard to grind out mats, we did it as a guild. The camaraderie in that's why I just love those earlier expansions, because there was so much togetherness. You know, like groups, people wanting to help people wanting to be in your guild and do stuff for you and with you. I see you stalking somebody.
Yeah, I don't know if they're keen to me yet, but I keep a distance here. I don't know. Is this harassment?
But even that, I mean, that's one of my favorite Buds memories. But I remember being in ZA, and you would pull this guy from like down the hill, right? Because you wanted to skip running that mini gauntlet.
Yeah.
And we're all lined up, and it's timed. We're all lined up. All right, Buds, you just need to hit him. And he said, shit, I forgot to buy ammo.
Yeah.
So he could not make the pull. We could not do the timer.
Yeah.
And of course, you no longer need ammo. Thank goodness for all those hunters out there. But man, that was great. I started having ammo on me after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I was
to make
carrying
sure
ammo.
we didn't run into that scenario. But yeah, that was epic.
That was
Love
awesome.
that guy. He's great. Alright, will anyone die on this boss? Oh, we got a little Murloc guy in here.
No, who's the Murloc?
It is the Evoker.
I don't mean that as a derogatory thing. If there's any Murlocs out there watching. Hey! Who's the Murloc?
He's the learner.
He's the learner?
Yeah, he's the new guy, so he's learning.
Oh, I don't have the things turned on, so I can't tell.
Yeah, it's the Evoker.
Oh, nice. Yellum?
Yes.
I'm gonna show this mage something. You ready? You ready, mage? Where are you? There you are. You ready? Watch this. Watch this. See that? Did you see that? Now did you see that? Huh?
Oh, kill the chain.
Well, I don't need to.
Well,
Man.
apparently the Frost Mage didn't need to.
I was trying my best to teach him.
Like, even the new guy over here knew to run away.
Yeah, it's pretty well telegraphed. But hey, nobody's perfect. Wow, I didn't even know we had a second phase. Where he spawns ads.
Yeah, I guess usually we kill him quick.
Last time I was in here, we wiped on that dog, the optional dog. We wiped. Oh wait, you were there. Never mind.
I was there.
Yeah.
You, me, and the tank all went to Beauty, and or whatever the beast is called. And the other DPSers decided to go do their own thing.
I just turned into a bad friend, I think, because I've had people, friends, come up and tell me about this story that was super cool, and it was a lot of fun, and I was like, dude, I was there. Like, remember, I was that one guy? Be like, oh, yeah. Like, I was there, man. I was there, fool.
I'm that forgetful? I guess I should say forgettable? Oh, that's a good druid name. Forgettable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we have bull shift number 5610 from Undermine. Bullshift is a good name. Yeah. Put intellect on the mage there. Always remember your smarts. What is he? He was 61. Well, I need to know what level he was so I know what his talents were.
Oh, I didn't know we were stalking mages today.
It's a daily thing. I don't know why I targeted that guy.
No one's blocking the other one. There we go. The new guy's got it.
Yeah, he's still got the debuff. I took it too
you gotta
soon.
step away.
Yeah.
And you're, like once you get to the early 70s.
Well, he had it initially, and I shouldn't have walked in there with my big fat mage face and taken it from him because he had the debuff by the time I had to get out. So I was being a counterproductive team member. Did he die again? Is he taking my intellect off? What is he doing? I'm watching you, buddy. I am watching you. Oh, that was me.
You think you were the tank?
I don't know. I was just like, hey guys, I'm new around here. Can you show me where the exit is? Oh, bare naked shows the sneakiness. I don't mind sneakiness that much. I do not like jumpy shit. I do not like the jumpy shit.
When we found out they fixed Zero Vaults again, that just kind of made my day.
Yeah, all the times people are like, okay, fellas. I feel like we're preparing for like the big game in football, and the coach has got the big board with all the X's and O's and dashes on it. It's like, this is what we're gonna do, guys. It's like, why can't we just do it the normal way? This is faster. It's like, dude, this is a 2. Okay? I didn't sign up for the MDI version.
Yeah, I don't like it when it's obviously stuff that you're not supposed to be able to skip. But when it's like, oh, just like we did there, you just walked around the pillar, that's fine.
And especially if we know we're going to +3 it anyway. It's like, there is no +4, so, like, what are we doing?
Right.
Oop. I'm being a bad teammate today.
Did you pull again?
Yeah, I mean, I would kick me at this point. I did like the streamer add-on. Dude, you've got to move him.
I was just about to say, he seems
I
to
want
know
this
what he's
guy
doing.
right there. This guy right there. Okay, I would like this guy. I would like this guy out of there. Okay, I want this guy over here. Over here, over here. Over here, please. Put it over here. Thank you. Good Lord. That was some ballsy tank move stuff there. He's like, you know what we're going to do, guys? I know he gets a debuff, and we only need 2 or 3 stacks. I'm going for 50. Hang on tight. This is going to hurt.
Maybe he was taking that tactic of, oh, I'm just going to AFK and watch my favorite streamer while they kill this thing.
That might have been the case. I don't even know why I was still standing there. I think I was just stunned.
Not today, Meteor.
Not today. Uh-oh. What are we doing? What are we trying to do? God. Alright, I do that again and I'm blacklisting myself.
I think the tank's really AFK.
I don't even know why I'm doing it. Like, I'm not intentionally being a jerk. I don't... Maybe I'm just naturally a jerk. One of my natural talents. Okay, tank has aggro. I am attacking. Gosh, Mage 101 over here. And sometimes it's their pacing too. Like, they'll go crazy. Like, just crazy for the first, like, 3 or 4 pulls. And then after that, they're like, you know what? I think I was going way too fast before. So then they slow down.
You just never know how distracted they might be.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they've got like a small kid tugging on their shirt, like, hey, pay attention to me instead of, you know, running this dungeon. Or a spouse, like, hey, you gonna eat dinner with me or are you gonna run that dungeon? There's all kinds of things that could be distracting them, or they just really don't give a shit.
Yeah. That would be kind of weird. Be like,
How many time walking dungeons have they been in today? Do you know, like, you get to that point where you're just like half paying attention.
yeah. I experience... I actually exhibit that about most of my life. Most of my life. I'm just there. Half paying attention. You're cutting pretty deep tonight, Bear. That cut pretty deep. You just explained most of my adult life. I'm just here, just kind of here.
Truth talks.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, we're with Dr. Bear, and she's explaining why your life is meaningless.
Maybe next time we'll call it therapy time walking.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the good news is that was number 5, so if you did need to go cry in a corner, you're free to do so.
I'm not going to go cry in the corner. I lost track of time. See, I can do it too. And I didn't realize we were on our 5th, so let's see what we got here. I got a helm that is an appearance.
I got a ring that I don't need, so there we have
Nice.
it.
Very nice. Well, thanks for running with me. I think I'm gonna check my vault and see what's going on there. So I will.
It was a blast from the past.
Aw. All right. See ya.
Bye.